There are moments in life that don't just change a season, they shift destiny. Beloved child of God, this is one of them. And God is saying clearly, what you do next will affect everything. You're standing at a spiritual crossroads, a decision, a conversation, a response, a yes or a no. What you choose in this moment won't just impact your next week, it will ripple into generations. Today I have set before you life and death, blessings and curses. Now choose life so that you and your children may live. Deuteronomy 30:19. This is not just about your comfort. This is not just about convenience. This is about covenant. God is calling some of you to obey quickly because the window is narrow. For others, He's saying, do not return to what I delivered you from. You've cried for breakthrough. You've asked for clarity. You've begged for destiny. Now heaven is watching because your next move is your agreement. Obedience is better than sacrifice. 1 Samuel 15:22. This is a warning, but not to scare you, it's to sober you. Don't move emotionally. Don't delay in rebellion. Don't let fear rob you of faith. Discern, obey, move. The door will not stay open forever. The opportunity will not wait indefinitely. And the next step you take will either birth breakthrough or prolong the wilderness. God is saying, I've given you the word. I've shown you the signs. Now walk in it or forfeit it, because what you do next will affect everything. Chapter 1. The Crossroads of Destiny. This is a warning from God. What you do next will affect everything. Beloved child of God. Some moments in life carry more weight than others. Right now, you're standing in one of them. This isn't just another decision. This is a crossroads of destiny, and heaven is watching. See, I am setting before you today a blessing and a curse. The blessing if you obey, the curse if you do not. Deuteronomy 11:26-28. This is the kind of moment that separates Saul from David, Esther from Vashti, Judas from Peter. One obeyed, and a kingdom was established. The other hesitated and missed divine purpose. God has given you instruction. He's confirmed it through His word, through dreams, through trusted voices. This is not a season to stall in fear or compromise in convenience. It's a call to radical obedience. If you are willing and obedient, you will eat the good of the land. Isaiah 1:19. Delayed obedience is still disobedience, and disobedience in critical moments can derail destiny, not just for you, but for those connected to your calling. God is saying, move now, in faith, not fear. Act now, with purity, not pride. Choose now, before the window closes. The weight you feel isn't pressure, it's purpose, because your next step is not just about where you're going, it's about who you're becoming, and what you do next will affect everything. Chapter 2. Delayed obedience is still disobedience. God's instruction is clear, but your hesitation is costly. Beloved child of God, you've been praying for clarity, but the truth is, clarity isn't the issue. Obedience is. Why do you call me Lord, Lord, and do not do what I say? Luke 6:46. We love the idea of calling Jesus Lord until His instruction disrupts our comfort. And right now, He's not asking for more prayer circles around the same mountain. He's waiting for your yes. Your delay is not harmless, it's dangerous. Every moment you postpone obedience, you're giving the enemy time to plant doubt, confusion, and counterfeit alternatives. So then, be careful how you live, making the most of every opportunity, because the days are evil. Ephesians 5:15-16. Delayed obedience is still disobedience. And disobedience doesn't just slow down progress, it threatens access. There are doors that don't stay open forever. There are seasons where hesitation equals forfeiture. Ask Saul. God told him to move, and he moved halfway. He spared what God told him to kill, and lost his kingdom because of it. Because you have rejected the word of the Lord, he has rejected you as king. 1 Samuel 15:23. This isn't about perfection, it's about posture. God isn't expecting flawless execution, but he's demanding full surrender. Because obedience isn't about understanding, it's about trust. So don't delay another day. Don't rationalize what God told you to release. Don't negotiate with what God told you to leave. This is your moment to act, and what you do next still affects everything. Chapter 3. The Cost of Compromise. What you tolerate today can steal your destiny tomorrow. Beloved child of God, compromise rarely shows up as full rebellion. It comes dressed in justification, in maybe later, in it's not that serious. But make no mistake, compromise is corrosion, slow, silent, and deadly. A little leaven leavens the whole lump. Galatians 5:9. What you leave unchecked today will multiply tomorrow. What you allow in your heart will eventually take root in your life. This is why your next decision matters, because you're either making room for the Spirit or for the serpent, and both can't stay. Some of the warfare you're experiencing is not just demonic. It's the result of tolerated compromise. Open doors invite unclean things. Do not give the devil a foothold. Ephesians 4:27. You can't pray for breakthrough and then protect your idols. You can't ask for clarity while clinging to rebellion. God doesn't bless what he's trying to break off of you. This is your warning. Cut it off before it costs you everything. Cut off the secret sin. Cut off the relationship he never approved. Cut off the double-mindedness. Cut off what's slowly silencing your conviction. If your right eye causes you to sin, tear it out, for it is better that you lose one of your members than that your whole body be thrown into hell. Matthew 5:29. That's how serious Jesus was, not because he's harsh, but because he knows the weight of calling and the danger of compromise. You've come too far to sell your soul for temporary relief. This is not the time to slip. It's the time to stand, because what you do next still affects everything. Chapter 4. Don't miss the window. Every move of God comes with a window, and windows don't stay open forever. Beloved child of God, you're not just in a season, you're in a divine moment. And God is saying, move while the door is open. Some doors are time-sensitive. Some assignments are tied to timing. And delayed movement in a divine moment can result in missed destiny. There is a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens. Ecclesiastes 3:1. There's a grace on you right now to do what you couldn't do before. But grace is not a guarantee. It's an invitation. And when ignored, it lifts. Ask the 5 foolish virgins. They missed the bridegroom because they weren't ready when it mattered most. And the door was shut. Matthew 25:10. This is your warning. Don't waste this window. Don't let fear make you slow. Don't let comfort make you careless. There are prayers you've prayed, and the answer is in front of you. But it requires your obedience now, not later. This is your moment to trust, to act, and to move. Because when the window closes, not everything reopens, and what you do next still affects everything. Chapter 5. The power of your next step. Your next step is more powerful than your last setback. Beloved child of God, you might feel stuck, defeated, or unsure. But God is reminding you, what you do next will determine your destiny. It's easy to fixate on past failures, the mistakes, the missed opportunities, the pain. But the enemy wants you trapped in yesterday's defeat. Forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Isaiah 43:18-19. God's new thing is ready for you, but it requires movement, a step of faith, a bold choice, a surrender of control. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight. Proverbs 3:5-6. Your next step doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be obedient. When you move with faith, God moves with you. So stop waiting for perfect conditions or full clarity. Start stepping into what God has already placed before you. Because the power of your next step can break chains, open doors, and shift your entire future. Remember, what you do next still affects everything. Chapter 6. Stand firm, even when it's hard. The pressure you feel is not to break you, it's to build you. Beloved child of God, when everything inside screams to give up, when the weight feels unbearable, God is calling you to stand firm. Stand firm, and you will see the deliverance the Lord will bring you today. Exodus 14:13. Standing firm is not passive, it's a battle cry, a refusal to surrender your purpose or your faith. The enemy will try to wear you down with doubt, delay, and disappointment. But every moment you hold your ground, you're declaring victory before it manifests. Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life. James 1:12. Remember, storms don't last forever, but those who stand firm in them come out stronger, wiser, and victorious. This is your warning and your promise. Don't give up now. Don't shrink back, because what you do next still affects everything. Stand firm. Your breakthrough is on the horizon. Chapter 7. Your destiny is calling. The battle has been real, but the victory is sure. Beloved child of God, God is calling you to rise, not in your own strength, but in His power. For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a future and a hope. Jeremiah 29:11. What you do next will shape your story, your legacy. Will you step forward in faith or stay stuck in fear? The choice is yours. Remember, God has equipped you with everything needed for this moment. Don't waste it. Don't delay. Your breakthrough, your purpose, your destiny, they all hinge on your next move. So rise up boldly, step out courageously, because what you do next still affects everything. Today, I declare that I will not delay or hesitate. I will move forward with boldness and faith, trusting God's perfect timing. For God gave us a spirit, not of fear, but of power and love and self-control. 2 Timothy 1:7. I refuse to be paralyzed by doubt or held back by fear. I choose obedience over comfort, courage over delay. I know that what I do next will affect everything, my destiny, my purpose, my breakthrough. God has equipped me, strengthened me, and prepared me for this moment. I will step into my future with confidence and boldness. This is my season to rise. I will not miss the window God has opened for me. Amen.